after all the kerfuffle at the port. I wasn't expecting my parents there with the dogs, which I've never met before. It's quite cool. Just about to walk through Wallsend, so I'm going to hide my camera shortly. The thing that's been really cool is watching all the traffic driving on the left instead of the right. Just brilliant. It's exactly as it should be. Much as I've enjoyed Europe, they haven't got the whole hang of the driving thing yet. But there's not a lot to see around here, so I'm just going to keep on walking. I should be in Newcastle in about probably 2 hours at most, I think, from here. Last time I was in this area, I was working for Bride and Ropes, who are about half a mile that direction. So it's just nice being somewhere I know where I am. But before everybody starts staring at the weird guy talking to his camera, I shall be on my way. And when I get within sight in Newcastle, I'm going to take a few pictures and a bit more video, and catch up with the crowd at the Strawberry. A quick thank you as well before I go to the Evening Chronicle again. If you catch this on YouTube, October 4th, pick up a copy of the Chronicle from that day, and yours truly apparently is going to be in there somewhere, so I'll be buying a bundle of those. I'll catch up with you all later. Alright, see you in Newcastle. Hopefully on the way now. Alan Shearer country. No idea if I walk past the boys' football club or not. I think I've actually ever gone along this way before. Bizarrely enough, I've actually stayed in that hotel before. Tonight, a few years ago. After getting back home, that's my first metro station I've seen as well, just over there. I'm not even sure which one it is. But I ain't hopping on there at the minute. I'm heading down the road. Reckon at the minute, can't be more than an hour to walk up the centre of Newcastle from here. I doubt it anyway. Updates when I see something else interesting. Enjoy the view. I got walk alongside the River Tyne now. I'm fairly certain I'm more or less this close to it all the way back. I'm about 3 miles outside the city centre, so each time I see a bend in the river, I'm assuming that's the one where I'm going to see the bridges. There's another bend coming up, so it'll be this one. Getting closer. There you go, something interesting, as promised. Hadrian's Wall and a list of people who built it. You got the Sacadunum Centre there, which is what this area used to be known as during Roman times. And on the other side you got Swan Hunter. And there's amazing, huge cranes. It's just an amazing just mixture of things. You know, it's the old Roman remains on one side and the modern engineering on the other. It's fantastic. But that centre pass said 4.5 miles to Newcastle, so that to me is just over an hour. On the cycle paths, which runs along the riverside. It's a bit safer and a bit quieter than the traffic. And of course it's right next to the river, so you can just see down there. I'm sure there's one or two more things to have a look at on the way through. That's when I get to them. In particular when I see those bridges again. You're definitely going to get a video of that lot. Catch you in about half an hour or so. Alright. As ever, I apologies for the quality of the video and the bounce, because I'm not stopping walking now. But you can see the Civic Centre, and just to the left of it, a huge chimney that is the old Scotch Newcastle breweries, although they kind of brew the brown stuff on the other side of the river now. And that's Newcastle basically, that's the first sight I've actually seen of it. Bridges around the corner is quite a tight bend here, and I think there's another one to the right before I head back towards the city itself. But that's my first sight of the place. I've done anything other than a photograph for over a year and a half. That's should be there in less than an hour. Once you can see somewhere, you know you're pretty close. That has put all the little hairs on the back of my neck up. Left hand side there, just to the right of all the green stuff, St James's Park. That is where I'm due to finish. That's as extended as I can actually see it from here. It's built in such a place you can see it from so many angles. That's where I'm heading. Less than an hour, a little bar just opposite called the Strawberry. And I am not stopping now. So excuse me while the picture bounces, and I'll catch up with you in a short while. I should be able to see the bridges in about 2 minutes. And another couple of landmarks there. Big silvery sort of dome thing on the left. It's the Opera House, the Armadillo, whatever you want to call it, in Gateshead. And you probably can't quite make it out on the video, unfortunately, but more or less slap bang in the middle of the cityscape there is the Cathedral Tower. Everything's getting there, a little bit closer. You see the river bends, then to the left and then to the right. When I get around that corner, there should be 7 bridges stretched out in front of me. That's what I'm looking forward to. Almost as much as I'm looking forward to actually putting my feet down and having that pint of brown in the Strawberry. Update shortly. I'll reach St Peter's. That's heading back the way I've just come, the Marina office. That's the way I'm heading. And it's just around that corner I should see the bridges, and these are some very expensive flats, I'll bet. I wouldn't even want to guess at how much this lot cost. Anybody who's driving a Porsche like that obviously can afford quite a nice place. But, a couple of minutes, I expect to see something bridgy. One of the life rings on the left hand side there actually had swing bridge written on it a bit further back. I'm assuming it's been moved somewhat because the swing bridge is quite a fair distance away from here. It's a fantastic day to finish on as well. Perfect weather, not too hot, not too cold, not raining. But, I'll keep you in suspenders for a little bit longer to go around this corner. One more corner to go by the looks of it. You see the redeveloped quayside up ahead, spangling new buildings. Walking through the industrial area there. I love the smell of oil and grease, hard work. You know, after all the problems that Tyneside's had over years and years with the industry disappearing, at least there's still some left on the riverside. It's actually quite a nice walk along there. It seems a bit naff, but you're walking along just brambles and you know, little cycle path and stuff. But when you walk past Adrian's Wall, you walk on the route of an old railway line. All the benches along it are made from old railway sleepers and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. It's part of the cycle where you can actually cycle coast to coast, basically following the route of Hadrian's Wall. So you can take it up on the internet. I think it's c2c.co.uk or something similar. Be a nice walk as well, a few days. It's the old Spillers factory, which is vacant as far as I'm aware. Or near as damn it. Looks a bit like the Baltic, but not quite. I've got no zoom on the camera, that's exactly what you're seeing. St James's Park, just above the river there. Yeah, I'm starting to recognise places now. There's a bar down here I've been to before. Could be wrong, I think it's a free trade. There's that many pubs in Newcastle. This corner is the one I'm going to go around and see the bridges. I'm almost certain. Find out in a second.